All right, welcome to SEO. You're like, what is SEO? Well, okay, if you've clicked on this link, then obviously you are looking for some online SEO help, and I don't like that term. And what I'm going to start doing is kind of offering some basic website tutorials for SEO people. Now, keep in mind, I'm an online advertising firm. What I'm teaching you, I've done for 10 years. I did it for a finance company. By the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Fibonojji. I ran a fintech before fintech was cool. And I'm one of the very few people that has actually started a company, grew it for 10 years, where 98% of my revenue came from online. In fact, I don't know of any online mortgage companies other than myself. I think there was one in Dallas. But anyway, I have a lot of experience with SEO, and SEO has evolved so much. Now it's very, well, let's just talk about it. And I mean, obviously, people, if you're watching this video, you want some SEO help, some SEO techniques. Keep in mind, in my opinion, it's just cheaper to outsource it at this point. Look at the things that you outsource in your life. I mean, you can learn your own dentistry, you can learn your own pharmacy, you can learn your own. If you want to learn how a car runs and you want to do your own mechanic work. If you want to, I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do. Do it yourself. But at some point, there's that point where you're like, I think I'm just going to hire an expert and let them do it. Or let me hire an expert to do the most of the heavy lifting while you kind of do some of the ancillary things. So yeah, I said ancillary. So here you go. If you want me to do it, it's sometimes, well, let me just talk money. $18.21 a year is kind of the setup, startup. And what that does, that gets you a page, gets you some basic stuff. And then for $417 is a monthly retainer. And that's where we're just kind of doing some consistent content. And it's just a base package. It's something that's going to help move the needle, but it's not going to really be like a full-blown campaign. $18.21 a year with $417, and then like $417 a month. And then if down the road you decide you want to do like more video, you want me to produce a commercial. Maybe you're for example, here in La Jolla, there's a new high-rise condominium that's going up. And let's say that's your company and you want someone to do a full-scale 1-year campaign of the evolution of that condo, show all the ins and outs of it. Well, that's a lot more money, obviously. But this is just kind of a basic, I guess call it mom and pop SEO. Again, you got to start somewhere. And if you want me to do it, it's $18.21 for the setup fee. I'm here in California, but I can obviously help any company. I really prefer companies like San Francisco, San Diego, LA, Denver, Durango, La Jolla, heck, Hawaii. I love nature cities, and one of the things that I can just tell you already is there's nothing worse than bad advertising. And so what I wanted, if I'm going to be involved, I really would probably want to visit and kind of show you some, and promote your business in a more personal way. I'm doing like a Johnny Travelog, so I would love to add it to this channel. So if you have a small business in California, perhaps Colorado, Hawaii, you would love to kind of add to the Johnny Travelog, then let me know. But if you want me just to kind of do your SEO from afar, $18.21 a year, $417 a month. Okay, so let's kind of just talk about some basic. We kind of got my commercial out of the way. Most people learn by doing. So, for example, like let's say that I woke up and somebody's like, John, I want you to do my advertising, and you were a bakery, okay? And some of the companies that I want to do are going to be like kind of the best of the best. I want to really focus on quality over quantity. I'd rather have 20 really solid clients that I work with and put a lot of really good content versus just trying to like throw content out there. So let me use this as a case study. I went for a meditative walk this morning. I love bakeries. It's not hard to sell me a cookie. And I found a local La Jolla bakery that I loved. And I kind of did sort of let me pretend I was advertising your bakery. Well, go to my Fibonojji, go to Twitter, go to @Fibonojji, look at that gourmet bakery and look at how I profiled it. From that one thing, you know who they are, you know where they're at. And then if they wanted to add their company to my website, then I could do all that online shopping stuff. But that's a great example. So if you're looking for kind of a down and dirty, quick example of what does SEO look like, it could be as simple as putting your company on Twitter and managing it effectively. And then from Twitter, building the back end, or I could build the back end for you. So go to my Fibonojji and look at the gourmet, or it's called Gerard gourmet. It's a great bakery, and it's just one of those places like, dude, this is such a great place. Not only is it has quality food, I got the Almond Square, but not only is it has quality food, but it has a really cool hometown vibe. And so those are the types of companies that I really want to promote. It's the local best of the best, and it could be like a doctor, it could be a bakery, it could be maybe you're anyway, you let me know, but go to my Fibonojji and do that for your company. And then in the subsequent SEO lessons, I'll kind of show you some other stuff about WordPress and tagging and how to integrate video. Again, SEO, it gets very complicated very quickly. A lot of people think it's simple, and it is simple. It's like golf. It's simple until you start really doing it. And from up front, you're listening to a guy that's did it for 10 years, and I spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands on websites to bring business in. So I know what works and what doesn't work. And at this point, you need to have a website. You need to have an effective online presence. You're going to need video, and you're probably going to need a shopping cart. And you're also going to need it presented in a very professional way. Oh, and by the way, you also have to run your company and do accounting. So if you want to outsource it, again, it's cheaper to outsource it. The setup fee is $18.21, $417 a month. If not, watch this channel, subscribe to it, and kind of watch some of the SEO tutorials. And I would love to be a part of helping your business grow. Think local, shop local, spend local. Right now I'm in La Jolla, but I can help any sort of company. Like I can help a barbershop, a bakery, plastic surgeon. Again, I want to work with the best of the best. And also, hey, if you have like really nice cars, like a Ferrari dealership, a Porsche dealership, an Audi dealership, and you would like some online advertising, you want to hire me because I love cars. Love cars. All right, you guys be good. Remember, think local, shop local, spend local, localmogul.com.